remember summer in its wake. The heart of September left nothing more to say. Just show me what it's worth. I wanna hear you say these words from the light into the dark. It'll be alright. Did I speak too soon? I wanna harbor you through all the ways this life could be so cruel. If the storm breaks through, I'll be the light for you, holding on when everything it feels so blue. Letting it linger, what I thought was everything I had of you, wrapped round my finger like a puppet on a string. So where are you right now? Find me when the stars turn out. All you vampires gather around here in the night. Did I ask too much? Maybe it's not enough for now. We close the door and feel the rush. Or am I answering something close to home? It's bigger than the two of us would own. Fallen for you in a way that I thought that I'd never do. Oh, it taught me the way to never be used. I'll make a promise to you, alleviate every sky, be honest and true. All the games, there's no excuse, no more running away. Did I speak too soon? I wanna harbor you through all the ways this life could be so cruel. If the storm breaks through, I'll be the light for you, holding on when everything it feels so blue. I'll be there with you still, till the darkness starts to spill over you and everything that we've ever built.
Hola, amigos. Yes, yeah, guys. How you doing? Big up to you. Smash the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We got some new toys today, chat. We've got some new toys on the system, guys. Let me play around with these things, see what's cooking on Prima Gasolina. Smash these likes up on the way in as well. But we need to play around with this. I pay like $50 a month for this shit, so I need to try what it is. Thanksgiving pack. Oh, okay. Add. Yo, let's go. Yo! Hey, what's this going on, man? What's this? Happy Thanksgiving. Nice. Harvest icons. Can't see it because I'm on the screen. Pumpkin garden. Nice. Happy Thanksgiving. Turkey and... Not bad, not bad. Right, what was the other thing? Background. What's going on here, mate? No, this was the trick-or-treat. Festive border. Oh. Pumpkin. Turkey badge. Sweet, mate. Sweet. Buzzing. Well, that's worth $50 a month, isn't it, chat? Come on. What the hell, bro? Let me get rid of it, man. I don't like it. How do I get rid of it off the screen? Overlay. No, that's not right. What is it? Background. Background. Here we go. Yo, what we saying? No, I don't like that one either. That's a bit too heavy. Where's the City Stadium? In fact, let me go to some other stadium today. Let's go to the VAR office. Let's go chill in the VAR office, man. Yo, big up to you guys, man. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Smash the likes up. Make sure you guys are subscribed as well if you're new. Some news coming out on Phil Foden, which is interesting. So we'll talk about that. Nathan Ake, some more transfer rumors on him. I actually think he might be leaving. You know, we spoke about this. I think last night actually a little bit, but yeah, there's news on him again, and this time it's from Jack Gord, who's obviously top source. And then you know what else is pretty mad as well, yeah, is that he mentioned one other player, so we need to work out who that is, man. But yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. Yo, big up Kyle, finally some City content. Tired of watching rival fans today. Yeah, they're all waffling, bro. Big up to you, man. He needs to leave. Who needs to leave? Nah, Thanksgiving. Nah, I don't even know what it is, bro. To be honest with you, Thanksgiving. I actually don't know what it is. Is it when you beat us in the war? I don't know. I don't know what it is, genuinely. What is Thanksgiving? I'm not actually sure what it is, to be honest. Yeah, it's a bit greedy, that as well, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, bro, having Thanksgiving and then Christmas the month later, it's a bit of a madness. Oh, is that July? Yeah. Ah, fairs, man. Fairs. Fair dues, bro. Big up more juice, man. What you saying? It's very cold here today, bro. -4 degrees. Crazy. It's legit an excuse to be fat and eat, spend some time with the family, nothing more. You know what though? Maybe they need to do more of those things, innit? In the world, man. Do you know what I mean? Spend time with the fam, eat some nice food, drink some nice drinks and that. You know what I'm saying? People doing their own thing all the time. They're thanking their turkeys. Yeah. All right, nah, big up, man. Big up Stace says Thanksgiving is a holiday celebrated on the 4th of Thursday, November. Primarily as a day to give thanks for the blessings of the past year. Ah, okay, fair enough. There you go. Crazy. LB Arsenal fans going wild, bro. They're pathetic. Why? What they're going wild about? What's going on? I don't know what you mean. Why are they going wild? What were they going? They're not even played. Yo, their fan base, man. They just go crazy at everything. I don't know what you're on about, bro. What they going mad at? About Gabrielle? Oh, fucking hell, man. Bro, they just go heavy on everything. I was being told last week that they got the best squad in the world. Yeah? In the world. So why are they moaning? Yeah? Why are they moaning, man? Why are they moaning? How are you moaning at having a player injured when you've just been going on last week that you've got the best squad in the world, man? Honestly, it's crazy, mate. It's wild. Big up Ayaz, man. I'm all good. Big up Louise as well. We must win versus Newcastle, LB. Liverpool and Arsenal won there. We must. Yeah, we got to go there and get a win, man. We got to show people that we're serious, man. And I know the Liverpool game showed that we're serious, yeah, but I want to see that we're more serious. You know what I mean? Back-to-back wins in big games. That's heavy, that, man. That's heavy. You know what I mean? Igal making excuses already. Oh, my days. Crazy. You think Pep will play Rodri and Nico together or just one at a time? I don't know, mate. I'm torn on it. If I'm being honest with you, I'm a bit torn on it, me. Like, I do want to send Rodri and Nico G into the Lions' Den at St. James's Park, right? Because I think that you could probably do with playing both of them because of obviously what you got at Newcastle with their midfield. But at the same time, why fix something that's working? Oh, what's not broken, it? You know what I mean? It's not broke. So why? Why do that? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it at the moment. Right, Kings, bro, what you saying? We got Juan. We shouldn't win, but if we don't, it's because we have 7. We have 7 injuries. What the hell, bro? So he's already blaming it. Yeah, apparently someone last night was in the chat saying Arsenal fans are already blaming. They're already blaming the referee or something. We're already blaming the referee for the game against Spurs, which is wild. How you doing, True Blue Tie? What are you saying? 5 a.m. Get out. I big up Sav, DJ. Oh, what are you saying? Big up LB, the biggest Chelsea FC hater around. Bro. I don't hate you, bro. I'm just speaking the facts. Yeah, just speaking the facts. Yeah. Tell you what though, yeah, if you beat Arsenal, oh my god, that is going to be hilarious, bro. They're going to lose their shit. Arsenal fans are going to lose their shit if they get beat off Chelsea in a couple of weeks' time. That is going to be wild, man. That is going to be wild. Yeah, I had a dishim. Yeah, it was cold today, man. 1 degrees. I was going gym today, and I went on my phone because obviously you can't really, unless you open the window, which I'm not prepared to do, can't really get an idea for how cold it is. So I googled it, man. 1.5 degrees it was. Proper hanging, mate. And I think that's it now. I think we're cooked for like the next 3 months, innit? It's horrible. Big up Hanny says from Finland, -8. Oh, come on, man. What's happening in Finland, bro? Anything decent happening in Finland or no? Yo, big up Tariq, man. Let me know if you want the link. It appears that Michael Oliver is a blue Arsenal. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. You know what's mad, yeah? Is the thing is as well, right? Almo, why are you watching the channel, bro? You got nothing better to do with your life. That's pretty sad if you ask me. You know, the thing is with that Michael Oliver, yeah, they always go, oh, the thing is, yeah, he's a City fan. He's given City all these mega decisions. Yeah, I know loads of decisions that he's given against City back across like the last 10 years. Proper weirdos, man. Yeah, so you want to do this about, oh, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. Yeah, how come you're not going through all the decisions that he didn't give us then? Yeah, because he has. He's given some bad decisions against us, mate. Yeah, so it's not just that way as well. Yes, Canad. You live in Barcelona? Yeah. Oh, come on, mate. What are you saying? Oh, you live in Texas? Yeah. Fucking hell. Jealous, man. Jealous. Oliver Loki, my favourite ref, but I don't care. Liverpool and Arsenal get 10-minute injury comeback. Yeah, it's stupid anyway. These guys just waffling, man. Do you know what I mean? Just waffling, mate. Did you see it snowed in Hawaii? No, I didn't see that. That's kind of mad. Isn't that in the middle of the world or something? That's actually wild. Reason they say he favours us because he reffed a tournament in Abu Dhabi. Bro, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure the guy only refereed like 1 game as well. Because he refereed a game in Abu Dhabi. What were you talking about, mate? Like, you know what I mean? Or because he refereed 1 game in Abu Dhabi, that means he's now on the payroll of Manchester City Football Club. It's just like, oh my, it's unbelievable, mate. Yeah, these people, yeah. The problem is with these people, mate. Yeah, I'll tell you the facts, mate. Yeah, is they've got brain rot, mate. They've got brain rot, mate. Yeah, they've got brain rot. Yeah, brain rotted. Brain rotted. Brain rotted. I have a better life than you. All right, and sound. Yeah, that's why you're sitting here now. You've been in the stream for 10 minutes watching someone you don't like. Yeah. All right, and sound. Yeah, you got a better life than me. Sweet. Make sure you set your alarm clock in the morning, bro, for working it. You know what I'm saying? They're as bright as a blackout. Oh, trust me, man. Brain rotted people, bro. Trust me. Rooney on the low, like, yeah, I know. The thing is with this guy again, he's always talking about the things like, oh, City cheated, QPR was in on it as well. You know what's funny as well, yeah? How many other teams are in on City, yeah, doing dodgy deals. Remember when we sold Harwood Bellis to Southampton and they was all saying that was dodgy as well? How is that a dodgy deal, bro? How is that a dodgy deal? They were talking about that when we sold Trafford to Burnley. Yeah, they were talking, that's a dodgy deal. Apparently Burnley were in on it. Honestly, man, it's fucking unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable, mate. It's just lazy reporting, researching to suit a narrative. Yeah, exactly. Facts. Facts, bro. Also, that Wayne Rooney, yeah, is a terrible manager as well. Terrible manager. Check Olmo doing a one-man hate along to late night chat. What? He still cries about Aguero. Yeah, he's just fucking salty, innit? To be fair, I probably would be salty as well because if fucking United did that to us, then I would have cried my eyes out, mate. I can't even lie. Bro, like, I remember, yeah, when Michael Owen scored that 4th goal, yeah, in a 4-3 game against us under, I think we had Mark Hughes at the time. Yeah, it was Mark Hughes. And they beat us in the last minute of the game, 4-3, and I was wounded. Absolutely wounded. Imagine that happening. Yeah, I know it's not directly, but imagine that happening where you conceded and you've lost the league. Nah, that's hanging, mate. That is disgusting. Stick to shagging grannies, Wayne. Alvarez to Atletico was corrupted as well. Oh, that was mad as well, yeah, because the thing is as well, he was fucking mint. He was absolutely mint. And then we even said, oh, that's dodgy as well. Or Atletico Madrid, or because you know what it was, yeah? Apparently, this is how, like, bro, it's I always don't even really say it a lot, yeah. But like, bro, I think there's some low key racismo in this, mate. I'm gonna be real with you, yeah, because you know what they were saying about that Aguero, the Alvarez one, yeah. Do you know what they were saying about Alvarez? They were saying, oh yeah, because fucking Atletico Madrid are sponsored by Saudi Airlines. I'm like, it's a different fucking country, bro. It's a different fucking country. Just say what you want to say with chest in it, yeah. The fucking Arabs. That's what you want to say, but you just don't have to check. So you just want to say, oh, it's the fucking the Saudis, mate. Yeah, it's the same people. No, it's not the same people, bro. It's not the same fucking country. Saudi Arabia and UAE is not the same country, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah. The thing is that you just don't want to really say it. Yeah. You don't really want to say it the way that you want to say it. So you just say it in this weird kind of way. And it's kind of like, oh, you know what I mean? Just fucking say it, bro. But you don't want to say it, innit? You know what I mean? Honestly, man. These guys, mate. Yeah. And obviously, we already know this is dodgy as shit anyway, because we've all seen the emails, the leaked emails for the Newcastle, when Newcastle got bought out. Yeah. And we brought it up on screen, innit? We brought it up on screen when Newcastle got bought out. And then that guy, yeah, one of the Premier League CEO, who we don't know who it is, yeah, Premier League team CEO, messaged the Premier League CEO. What was it, 4 days, I think it was? Or was it 4 days? I think it was 4 days after Newcastle got bought. The Premier League team CEO messaged or sent an email to the Premier League saying, you need to stop all investment, yeah, from like the Middle East, bro. And it was just like, fucking hell, it's just crazy, mate. It's actually wild, isn't it? Yeah, you know what the thing is with these clubs, though, that I don't like about them? Yeah, they're all fucking hanging people, yeah, because I'll tell you something, yeah, they'll all take the money. They'll all take the money. Arsenal, yeah, Emirates, yeah, don't mind taking Emirates. Yeah, Rwanda, I'm pretty sure some mad shit was going down with Rwanda. Sure, I seen something a couple months ago on TV about Rwanda being involved in some sort of fucking war or some shit. Anyway, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, they'll take money off that. They'll take money off. You know what I mean? Basically, yeah, these people go on about it, yeah. Like they're all, oh, we're all nicey. Oh, yeah, the fucking Standard Chartered. Weren't they doing some dodgy terrorism shit? I swear they was doing some dodgy terrorism shit. So this is the thing with all these fans, yeah, who throw, and this is what Karl Doon said, innit, in that interview. Remember when Karl Doon said this in an interview, mate? He said, like, those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, innit? I think that's actually what he said, word for word. Yeah? Because you're all fucking dodgy, mate. Yeah? You're all dodgy. I don't even claim City. I've never once said I think City are 100% innocent. I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know Karl Doon. I don't know this Simon Pearce geezer. Yeah, I don't know this Sheikh Mansour guy. I've never met these people in my life, bro. Do I think they did a dodgy deal or not? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. You're the fucking Premier League. You investigate it and then tell us. Yeah, and whatever happens, happens. Yeah. But my problem with these guys is that they go on like they know City are guilty, which we might be. Who knows? Yeah. But then they also don't talk about the fact that we might have been stitched up and this whole thing is actually City are innocent. They don't talk about that, which also might be a possibility. And they also don't talk about the fact that they're all dodgy shit as well, mate. Yeah. These guys are all dodgy, mate. Yeah, Liverpool. Didn't that guy hack our email or something? Yeah, they hacked our scouting network. Then they blamed it on us. Yeah. You said that to a Liverpool fan. They blame it on us. They blamed it on us. I was on a stream, yeah, with a Liverpool fan, yeah. It might have been Hossam, yeah. And we was talking about it. I said, oh, yeah, your guy hacked our scouting network. He blamed it on us. Oh, yeah, because you didn't log him out the account. What? Nah. That's not how it works, mate. Like, we should have logged him out the account. Fair fucks, innit, yeah? But, yeah, we got a £1 million settlement out of it, yeah? But that you still accessed illegal data, bro. You still accessed something that you wasn't meant to access, mate. So you're cheating, mate, yeah? United have failed FFP. They failed FFP before. Yeah, all these teams, all these people, yeah, exactly, UA, bro, yeah? Dodgy geezers, mate. Yeah, I'm not being funny, mate, yeah? But how many, realistically, how many billionaires is there in the world, right, that have not done anything slightly dodgy, mate? Real talk. Probably not a lot, mate. Yeah, you know what I mean? You got a fucking, I'll give you this little envelope, you give me the, that's how it works, man. Yeah. Politics, innit? It's all politics, mate. It's all politics. It's all politics. Yeah, exactly, snooping. Nah. Apparently not, mate. Yeah, apparently not. Apparently that wasn't the ethical thing to do. The ethical thing to do, yeah, was take all the information and then blame City for not logging him out. Unbelievable, mate. I big up Hanny says LB Finland is like the Shire. For a lot of people, they don't like outsider. They just drink and eat all week, winter time, sometimes -20. Wow. All City haters can piss off, don't mind it. All right, come on, Hanny, mate. Yeah, man, come on. I might have to come over one time. Does it snow and that? Yeah. I'll just pretend I'm from Finland, bro. Trust me. Makes me laugh, these leaked emails. If someone can hack City, then they could easily create false emails or Photoshop. What exactly? Yeah, that Rui Pinto, he was called. Yeah, and this is the moral dilemma. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this, actually, chat. Yeah, about this. And we'll get into the Foden shit. Yeah, but we got time in it. No one's rushing. We're not in a rush here, are we? We're not in a rush. We're in a rush. We're not in a rush. The whole thing with the leaked emails, the hacked emails, we'll call them hacked emails. Yeah, is that like I struggle to decide whether or not hacked emails should be allowed, yeah, in these sort of things. Because, and like, first of all, yeah, if it's like a serious fucking murder or sort of like serious like crime, that obviously, yeah, like you should put, it might be allowed, yeah. But then you've got all the, you know what I mean? Like, it's complicated, bruv, because it's like, if we just start letting, as a society, yeah, in court cases, hacked emails and hacked shit, then where does it stop? That just kind of means that people can just start hacking everyone for the sake of it. And I've already said, bro, why don't City just start paying people to go hack everyone? Hack United, hack Chelsea, hack fucking Liverpool, hack them all, find some. If we're saying, yeah, hacked emails are now allowed in court, yeah, and obviously different countries have different rules on this. So I think was it Switzerland, you're not allowed to do it. Portugal, you're not allowed to do it. But England, you are allowed to do it. And all this kind of crap, yeah. I just think for me, it's you're on dodgy ground. It's fruit of the poison tree. Yeah, I've heard that saying before. Yeah, you're on dodgy ground. Now, I'm not saying it's difficult, man, because obviously, if it's a serious case, then maybe, but at the same time, like, I just think it's a bit dodgy that you can use hacked emails and hacked anything really in courts and that. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel that like you're opening up a can of worms there. You're basically saying to people, just go and hack everyone. Just go and hack everyone because it's all fine. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I struggle really to sort of work out whether it's allowed, you know what I mean, or whether it should be allowed. Like my personal standpoint on it, because yeah, it's just tricky, man. It's just tricky. In serious cases, they call key evidence inadmissible. Why is my mouse not working? I'm trying to put your comment up on screen, but it ain't working. There we go. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just weird, isn't it, chat? It's a bit of a weird one. Also, if City wanted to pump money in, why don't they just do these shareholder loans as they knew about them because City brought them up? Maybe they didn't realize at the time. But then, like, you've because you know, but then I heard Simon Jordan saying City could have just bought a load of property and just sold it, like Chelsea did. But did City think that was a thing? Like, you don't know if City knew that was possible at the time, do you? Do you know what I mean? City should sue them. I think he's in prison, isn't he? Should I Google him? Rui Pinto, Portuguese activist. Let's see what this is saying. The lawyer of Rui Pinto, the convicted computer hacker whose revelations led to City facing Premier League charges, says the case is a moral reward for all the risks he took and the damage he has to endure. City strongly deny wrongdoing and say they are supported by a comprehensive body of irrefutable evidence. I just don't see how you can lose the case after saying irrefutable evidence. Last year, a Portuguese court gave Pinto a 4-year suspended sentence after finding him guilty. So what's the fucking point, man? The justice system's a load of shit, mate. Yeah, how can you get found guilty and just not go to prison, bro? What's the whole point? How much did that cost the taxpayer, mate? Yeah, how much did that cost the Portuguese taxpayer, mate? Yeah, to go and he didn't even get sent down, mate. What's the point? The judge in the case said it had clearly been established that he was hoping to get money. Yeah. The lawyer says, I know he expected that at the end, the decision in the UK would be helpful for him in the defense. It would also be help him for other whistleblowers to break the silence. So yeah, he wanted to get money. He did it for money. And that again then causes the problem. If you can do that for money, yeah, then why don't City just go and say, go hack these people, mate? Yeah, go hack all these people, mate. See what else he said, yeah? What else is going on? Illegal hacking. The club said that illegal hacking, out of context publication of City's emails as part of an organised and clear attempt to smear the club. Madness. Yeah, madness, mate. City contest all charges. But yeah, he did it for money. Yeah, that's what the court said. They said he did it for money. The judge in the case said it clearly been established he was hoping to get money out of the hacking, and then he got sent down. Well, he didn't get sent down. He got a 4-year suspended sentence. So there you go, mate. There you go. Crazy, eh? It's crazy. LB, look at City tweet about Savio. Okay, bro. Where? Where's the tweet? I don't see it. Is it new? But yeah, that whole thing's just a bit mad, boys. Like, I don't know. I really struggle to like work out whether it should be allowed. Whether it should be allowed. So it's okay for him to do something illegal if it proves someone else doing something illegal. Wow, this world is crazy. That's the thing, isn't it? That's why I have a bit of a moral problem. Yeah. I just don't know, mate. I just don't know. I don't know what to say in it. I don't know. It's a tricky one. Because then someone will say something in the chat and I'll be like, yeah, you're actually right. You should be allowed to do it. You know what I mean? It's not easy. No one knows but City. Def can't believe the rivals. Don't care if we did it anyway. Any rule that says one team can spend more than another is unfair. I agree with you 100%. 100%. I completely agree. Every team in this league should be able to spend the same amount of money. Yeah? Facts. Factual information, bruv. Factual information. I'm an Arab. Believe me, a lot of this to do as our owners be from UAE. Not saying we're perfect owners, but you know, people are jealous. Probably, bro. Probably. Aye, crisis. Aye, come on, man. Brave, my black brother cooking for Belgium. I know, mate. I know. I watched the goals yesterday, man. I didn't watch the game. But I was live streaming as they were playing, and I watched the goals on Reddit, bro. I actually thought both goals were really good because on the first goal, yeah, Doku, he's making a run in and he goes, nah, I'm going to pull up. Yeah, I'm going to pull up. And he pulls up a little bit, which gives him the space. Tidy finish. And the second goal was crazy. The second goal was crazy, man. Honestly. So, yeah, now big up Doku. He's cooking. He's cooking. Yeah, I checked it, bro, but it's a paid article, isn't it? So I don't know what he's saying. Have you got the details? Let me know what he said. Send me some situations so I can read it about Savinio, bro. If you're hacking someone's email, surely you could have planted the evidence. Should you have to explain it? I don't know. It's just fucking weird, mate. Because I always said this, yeah. Like, for example, right? Say the police knocked on my door, yeah, and was like, "Yo, we're arresting you for tax fraud." I'm like, all right. I go into the police office, yeah. I go to a police station. Right, I'm in an interview, and they go, and I'm going, right, lads, what's going on here, mate? I don't know what you're talking about. I've not done no tax fraud, yeah. What's going on? And they go, listen, mate, LB, check these emails. We've hacked your emails, yeah. Look at these emails. This looks to me like you're doing tax fraud. If I've not done tax fraud, yeah, and they've just got it wrong and they're not understanding because they've not got the full emails, which City is saying. City is saying you've not got the full picture. Yeah, you're getting out of context. It's out of context, mate. You've not got the full emails. Why? Because they hacked. I'd be pretty pissed off and I wouldn't want to answer their questions because why they hacked? So they just go, oh, just tell me, LB. If you didn't do it, just tell me. I'm like, hang on a minute, yeah. I ain't fucking do this shit, mate. I ain't committed no tax fraud, yeah? And the reason you brought me in here is because you got these leaked emails, bro. And I hate it. I hate it, yeah? Also, yeah, these people are liars. Liars, mate. These people are liars, yeah? These people are liars. These people go, oh, well, if you've got nothing to hide, why don't you just cooperate? All right, and so if a police officer turns up at your door and says, sorry, mate, we've got to go through all your documents, we've got to go through everything, we've got to go through all your computer files, yeah, because we need to check your tax documents. All right, and where's my warrant? Where's your warrant? And they go, nah, we ain't got no warrant. I just want to do it. Well, nah, you're not coming to my house then. What, you're just going to let these people walk into your house and start looking for your tax information and all your files and all your paperworks? Why? Because I've not done... Nah, fuck that, man. Yeah, it's got to be law and order, mate. There's got to be rule of law, yeah, and there's got to be a process which people follow, mate, yeah. And if you're not just coming into my house, mate, yeah, checking through my paperwork, yeah, just because I ain't done it, what the hell is that all about, mate? Yeah, these people are weirdos, man. Oh, just cooperate if you've not done anything wrong. I'll cooperate if I have to cooperate, yeah, in terms of the law has been followed and shit. But that doesn't mean I'm just going to let the police into my house, bro. What are you talking about? And these people say, well, I would. No, you fucking wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You just wouldn't, mate. You're lying. You wouldn't. I'd say, all right, officer, the law says if you've got a warrant, you can come into my house. Yeah, or whatever the thing is, yeah? If you've got that, then I'll let you come into my house. I might not fully cooperate you because I'm a bit pissed off and a bit annoyed with you, but I'll let you in because that's the facts. Yeah? I'm not going to let them in. What are you talking about, mate? Have you never seen Making a Murderer, mate? Yeah? Have you not seen this? Not seen how the police officers was going in that guy's house, yeah, like 4 or 5 times, mate. Yeah, like what's going on here, mate? You got to have some like permissions and that. Anyway, I actually just, by the way, yeah, quickly on that, yeah, rapid time, yeah, because I know I'm waffling now. I actually do think he did it though. Yeah, I watched the second series, yeah, with that Candace, yeah, and I think he did it, mate. I think that first, I think they was a bit sus, mate. But anyway, we'll get into that another day because otherwise I'll be here for time. Right, let's get into this. Bells, man, what you sending me? Yeah, where's the information on Savio? Where's the information on Savio, bro? Yeah. Anyway, we do have some information. We got some information. Let's speak on Ake first of all. Yeah, let's get this one sorted. Yeah, before we get onto the Foden news. Nathan Ake is frustrated after registering just one Premier League start for Manchester City this season, and is one to watch in January. His relationship with Pep Guardiola though is very, very strong. Says Jack Gorn. Yeah, listen, it's tough really for Ake here, boys, isn't it? He's in a bit of a bad situation. Yeah, he's in a bad situation because I feel a little bit sorry for him, man, because he's mint. I do like him. Yeah, I do like him. But at the same time, I get all parties. His problem, right, is that Nico O'Reilly is locking up players on that left-hand side. So if we didn't have Nico O'Reilly, I think he'd be playing a lot of football. I think that he would be rotating with Ryan Aït-Nouri. If you want a little bit more of a defensive left back, you play Ake. If you want a more offensive left back, you play Ryan Aït-Nouri. Obviously, Aït-Nouri got injured, didn't he? And then obviously Ake could have played all those games where Ryan Aït-Nouri got injured. And in fact, in the game that he did get injured, the Spurs game at Ryan Aït-Nouri, Ake came on. Now, actually, he made the wrong decision. He probably should have brought Nico O'Reilly on. But you can see it early doors in the season. Pep Guardiola wanted to use Nathan Ake as a left back. I'm absolutely convinced of that. And we know that's for facts as well, because Nico O'Reilly's first few games for Manchester City this season were not at left back. They were in midfield. So I think Pep Guardiola probably coming to this season thinking to himself, I'm going to use Ryan Nouri and Nathan Ake as left backs, and I'll use Nico O'Reilly as another midfielder. The problem is, Nathan Ake, come into that game against Spurs, and he didn't really play very well. He wasn't match fit. We all knew that. Yeah, he was miles off it. Like pace-wise, it was pretty bad, really. And he was just miles off it in terms of match fitness and where he needed to be. Okay, that's no problem. We'll get up to speed. The problem that he had was that Manchester City needed to win games and needed to win them fast because we just lost 2 games. We lost against Spurs, lost against Brighton. And could we really afford, to lose that 4th game against Man United? And we could have lost 3 in a row. Yeah. We could have lost 3 games in a row. And then we had Arsenal. We were in like fucking crisis settings already. Like, you know what I mean? We just lost 2 games in a row. We had United and then Arsenal coming up in the Premier League. We were looking at that thinking, fuck, there's a legitimate chance here we might lose 4 games in a row after 5 matches. We're probably in the relegation zone. So can Pep Guardiola play Nathan Ake when he's not fully fit? He can't. So what did he do? He went, Nico, you're fully fit. You're back in the team. Yeah. And unfortunately for Ake, the truth is, Nico O'Reilly was just mega. So Nathan Ake's not been able to get his spot back at left back because Nico O'Reilly's been clear. Nico O'Reilly also is very good defensively. So I think going forward, if you want to play a more attacking left back, even though Nico O'Reilly can play attacking, you want to go Ryan Nouri. But if you want to go defensive, just fucking play Nico O'Reilly. So I think Ake, unfortunately, has lost his position at left back, even as a backup/rotation, because Nico O'Reilly's just stepped into the fold and sort of taken that more defensive left back position, which is weird me saying that because he's not really defensive, is he? He's attacking, but you know what I mean? In that one-on-one, if you wanted to, he pocketed Salah, he's pocketed, he did well against Saka and was it Madueke against Arsenal? So then you go, okay, well, maybe you get some minutes at centre half. He's not really got those. I mean, Pep Guardiola is doing exactly what I wanted this season and what most people in the chat probably wanted, which was to stick with a back 2. We want to get a partnership going, and we've had that with Diaz and Gvardiol, and it's working well. And I don't think Pep really wants to break that up. And if he does, to rotate a player, it's going to be Stones as the first choice. You know what I mean? And if you want to write, and if Stones isn't available and you want to rest Diaz, it's probably going to be Huzanov. So where does Ake play? He doesn't. And that's proven in the minutes. He's played 390 minutes all season. You know what I mean? He's played 190 minutes in the Premier League. These are his minutes in the Premier League. 90 minutes against Everton, 20 against Burnley, 20 against Arsenal, 2 against United, 67 against Tottenham. And by the way, he's been fit for every single game. So unfortunately, I just think that the way the season's developed, unfortunately, Ake's just not going to get game time. He's just not. He'll play Carabao Cup games. Of course, he played against Huddersfield and Swansea. And he might play FA Cup games in January, but is that enough for him? We've already been told that the manager for Netherlands has said to him, you need to be playing minutes ahead of this World Cup. He's not. So on top of that, you then get this news today from Jack Gorn that says Nathan Ake is frustrated not at these minutes. He's only played 1 Premier League game starting from the City this season, and he says it's one to watch. So, and then what else did we get? We got some news on Nathan Ake a bit ago saying there are a couple of teams who wanted to pay 35 million. Let me see if I can find it. Nathan Ake. By the way, Ronald Koeman actually said that the other day after the game. He said, this is the Netherlands manager, Ronald Koeman, said Nathan Ake is bothered by the fact he's not playing for City. So Nathan Ake's told Ronald Koeman that he's not happy he's not playing. Yeah, so he could be on the way out. I can't see the tweet. Let me just type in 35. Nah, I can't see it. I seen a tweet though the other day. Yeah, I can't remember who it was off. I don't know if anyone in the chat can remember. That there was teams still wanting to pay 30 million for Ake in January, and I'm telling you now, yeah, if we get offered 35 million for Ake in January, I'll be sad to see him go because I think he's been a fantastic player for Manchester City, and he's well exceeded my expectations when we signed him. Right, I still remember his bozo error against fucking West Brom. Yeah, at home in one of his first season. Terrible. But what a player he's been. What a player he's been for us. If we can get basically our money back. Yeah, Louise, I seen it. It was about 30. It was defo 30. It had a 3 in it. So it was either 30 or 35 million. Yeah, you got to remember, he's only still young. Yeah, he's only 30 years old and he's homegrown. Homegrown player who's 30, who's won Prems, mad experienced. Yeah. So for me, I just think I think that if we get that offer, we should probably cash in on him, get that money in, and you've effectively got your money back. We paid 30 or 35, 40 million for him anyway. And that is for me an incredible bit of business from the club. You bought him for 40, he's come in, he's won what, 3 or 4 Premier League titles, he's won a treble, locked that left back position in the treble year, and then you get 35 million for him. Unbelievable. Now, I don't know if we're going to get that money for him because it seems quite high, but maybe you are. So, yeah, I think he's going to go, you know. I think he's going to go in January. Unless we get like an injury rapid to like Gavardiol or Diaz, and then like a serious one, which hopefully we don't. Then Pep might go, nah, I need you. You're going to play. I don't see it, man. So, yeah, it's a little bit sad. Aye, Zachary, bro. Aye, come on, Zachary, bro. I knew I'd seen it somewhere, mate. What a ledge. Aye, big up Zachary, mate, yeah. There you go. Nathan Ake could leave Manchester City in January with Inter Milan, Juventus, Crystal Palace, having already positioned themselves to sign the defender. City would only be willing to negotiate straight transfer region of 35 million euros, which is in a GBP situation. That's 30 million, 31 million. So, yeah, let's see. Done sold. If we get 30 million for him, mate, I think you've got to accept that. Inter Milan again. Yeah, I know. So then the question becomes, yeah, if we sell Ake in January, do we need to sign a replacement? Are you guys happy? Because there's also some news on Vita Hayes. That's come out today as well. And this is part of the problem that you might have if you want to buy a player. Manchester City see Vitor Hayes as part of their 2026-2027 squad, with the Brazilian's return not dependent on John Stones' future. City believe Vitor Hayes is developing as expected, viewed as an important piece of Pep Guardiola's long-term planning. So what the hell do you do? I don't think you can really buy anyone. Can you? You think that's a bomber, yeah? All right. Where's the tune? I don't know, like, for me, long-term planning. Yeah, but he's going to be part of next year's squad. Well, the problem is, yeah, if you go and buy another centre-back this January, you're going to have Diaz, Gavardiol, Huzanov, new centre-back, and Vita Hayes. And you've still got John Stones. Yeah. So, for me, I just think that I don't think we're going to sign a centre-back. It means the Pep part. What Pep part? What Pep part? It's Pep news. What? No, there's not Pep news, you fucking weirdos. What are you talking about? Liars. Yeah? Fucking liars. But yeah, I don't think you're going to sign a centre-back, man. I think you're going to go into the next, like, 2026, like, calendar year, yeah, with Diaz, Stones, Gavardiol, Huzanov as your 4. I think they'll be your 4. Get out of here, man. What are you talking about, mate? We're not doing that as a pet bomber. What are you on about? I'll be missing the hidden message. You guys are desperate, man. I'm real. You guys are so desperate. No way are you saying this is Pep staying. You guys need to take a chill. No way. That is mad. That is crazy. That is the worst one ever. We're clutching at straws, but allow us. You're clutching at more than a fucking straw, mate. Yeah, that is crazy. But yeah, I don't know, man. Would you be happy? Let me ask you this question, yeah? Would you be happy going into, after Christmas, January forward, with Diaz, Stones, Gvardiol, Huzanov as your 4 centre-backs? You're going Carabao Cup semi-final, final if you get there. FA Cup started. Title race properly starts after Christmas, after New Year. It starts getting going. Champions League knockouts. Because, yeah, like with the 4, it sounds good. But what if Stones gets injured, which he will, then you're down to 3. I don't know, man. I just think it's a little sus. I feel like one injury, which can happen easy, and we're just gonna look like mad stretched. We're gonna look mad stretched. Yeah, but Juma Bar's not here, Canad. He's at fucking Nice. He's at Nice. Or could you end up, in an emergency situation? Do you just put Nico Gonzalez or Rodri at centre half in an emergency? Because to be fair, it's only a bad situation if 3 of them get injured. 2 of them get injured, you've still got 2. 1 of them gets injured, you've got 3. Oh, it's only a bad situation if 3 of them get injured, and that's an emergency. But I just feel like, for me, after last season, with all the injuries we got, I just don't really want to. Last season with the injuries was just crap, wasn't it? How crap was that last year with the injuries? You know what I mean? Like, it was just, how can you win football matches with all them injuries? And I feel like, should we not learn from last year? Should not? I don't know, man. I don't think we will sign anyone, so I think I've got to get used to it. I think we've got to get used to it. But I just feel that you're kind of asking. I feel like you're asking for trouble, really. I feel like you're asking for trouble. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, mate. We'll see what happens. But I don't think you're going to replace Ake. But I actually think Ake will leave. I think Ake will leave. I think if Ake feels that his place in the Netherlands squad is at risk, he'll leave. If not, I think he'll stay. Because I don't think he wants to leave, yeah? I don't think he wants to go. I don't think anyone wants to really leave this football club. Hence, a bit of a problem in the summer when no one wanted to leave. But if he's got a problem in terms of getting in that Netherlands squad, then maybe he'll go, man. I've not seen enough to trust Diaz, Gvardiol, Huzanov, Reyes, and Bar as the centre backs. Well, yeah, I mean, Vita Hayes and Bar, obviously, that's for next year anyway. But I think you've got more than enough there. I think you've got more than enough. Yeah, you only really need one of Hayes or Bar to do well, because Huzanov, Gvardiol, and Diaz for me are good anyway. So you just need one of the other ones to do well. Maybe we can get Mark Way. Well, it's quite interesting, isn't it, that in that tweet there, it said Crystal Palace are interested in Ake. And obviously, Mark Way is available. This January, you can probably get him for about 30 mil, 25 mil. Could City just do a little swap deal? Could City do a swap deal? Gueye for Ake? Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. But that kind of does mud Huzanov or Vita Hayes, which they're saying City want Vita Hayes in the squad next year. Are you going to have Diaz? Are you going to have Diaz, yeah? Gvardiol, Vita Hayes, Gueye, and Huzanov. How are you going to have that? Gueye would come for me. Gueye would come in. He would be above Huzanov, whether you like that or not. He would be above Huzanov, so he's going to be above Huzanov. Huzanov's above Hayes, so Hayes is like 5th choice, mate. So what's the point? You can't have a 5th choice defender who's younger, you think can have world class potential, which obviously we do think Vita Hayes has world-class potential because we spent fucking 30 million on him when he'd only played 18 games for Palmeiras, which is still pretty mad in my opinion. Yeah, he must be mega. Do you think Stones can be a DM? You know what's funny? I don't know. I've not seen enough of him to say that, but there was talk of that with the Spoon. Yeah, when we signed him, back and last season, there was reports coming out that Pep Guardiola was trialing Vita Hayes as a centre mid, as a DM, and apparently Vita Hayes played DM in an academy game because City wanted to test it, and he played him at DM in the academy game. But then Pep just went with something else, Kovacic and Bernardo or whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's just a bit strange that centre back situation, to be honest. And then again, I seen a story like a month ago saying City were prepared to offer John Stones a 1-year contract, and I'm thinking, mate, that's pretty mad. Like, I don't know. But then if he stays fit, it's I don't know. It's a tough one, that centre back. I think it's a tough decision. It's a tough decision, mate. Vita Hayes is Diaz replacement for sure. Maybe, but he plays off the left mainly, but he can play on the right, but he mainly plays off the left apparently when he was at Palmeiras. Coleman pretty much said Ake's going to the World Cup because he's in the leadership group, reckon he stays. If that's what he said, he probably stays then. You know what I mean? Unless Koeman says to him privately, you'll be in the squad, but you ain't going to play because you're not going to be match fit. It all depends on what Koeman's saying, really, innit? Apparently, Ake don't even play for him anymore. Apparently, they play Van der Ven. Laporte. All right, go get Laporte back, mate. Stone's homegrown. He knows his role doesn't get dropped for England. He's worth another year. And then what do you do with Vita Hayes? Do you just bring him in anyway? You're right, Paul. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Bit cold. You got to think those Stones has been with Pep since he got here. Literal day one for Pep. Not easy letting these long-term players go. I know, but at the same time, you can't just... Listen, if John Stones stays fit for the rest of the season, yeah, I'm giving him a new contract. I'm telling you now, I'm giving him a new contract. 100%. I give him a new contract if he stays fit. But if he doesn't, yeah, at some point, you do have to make... You can't just keep players forever, innit? You know what I mean? But if he stays fit, I'd say to him, mate, if you stay fit now till March, I give you a new contract. 1st of April, the contract's on the table. 1-year extension, same wage, 1-year contract extension. But you got to stay fit, because if you don't stay fit, then I can't, I can't give it you. But he looks good, doesn't he? I think he looks good, Zach. I think he looks good right now, me, Stonesy. Don't worry about blocking. This is another good point. You know what I mean? If they're good enough, they'll come through. I'm starting to think we don't go for a right back, just have Huzanov centre back, right back, Nunes stays. That's another shout. Maybe they do that. With this Nunes situation, maybe City are thinking to themselves, now, hang on a minute. Nunes carries on like this. Maybe we don't need to go get a right back. And maybe we just sort of like chill on the centre back with Stones, let Ake go. Yeah, Ake's gone either in January or the summer. Let Ake go. Then you've got Diaz right, Gvardiol left, John Stones back up, Huzanov back up, but Huzanov can also play right back. That's enough. Maybe you bring Vita Hayes or Juma Bar in. Yeah, I don't know about this Juma Bar, me. I don't know if he's cooking on Prima Gasolina. It wouldn't surprise me if they brought Juma Bar back as the 5th choice. Said to Hayes have another loan deal, which I know is contrary to what that report says. Say to Vita Hayes have a loan deal, maybe somewhere better than Girona, yeah, and then bring in Juma Bar as a 5th choice emergency backup. Yeah, I've heard that Juma Bar's a little bit not as good maybe as people were saying, but apparently Vita Hayes doing decent. I don't know. Yeah, Sheringham. Oh, he's more physical. Have you seen the size of him, bro? Yeah. But if you brought in Juma Bar as a 5th choice emergency centre back, yeah. If you bring in Juma Bar as a 5th choice emergency centre back, then I think that's pretty strong going into next year. Then Diaz, Gvardiol, John Stones on a 1-year contract, Huzanov, Juma Bar. I'd take that. Yeah, I'd take that all day long. Defo. Mafuni. I do like the look of Mafuni. I think this guy's going to be a top player. But he's only like 17, bro. He's only 17. So you could, but the thing is with Juma Bai, he's a physical specimen. To be fair, yeah, this Mafuni guy is, pretty like athletic and that, yeah. But like Juma Bar's like 6'5", mate. Do you know what I'm saying? So now I'm watching these guys. Bar is good. One bad game. People saying he's trash. Yeah, people are reactionary, bro. I can't lie. Bar isn't good enough. I keep Vita Hayes over Bar. Vita Hayes actually showed a little something in preseason. Yeah, but I agree with you. I think from what I think race Vita Hayes will probably be better than him. Yeah, based on what people are saying at the moment. But Vita Hayes, do you not think he needs to play? You don't think he needs to play to develop? So that's the problem you got with Vita Hayes. Is like if he comes to City next season, he's going to hold bench. He's never going to play. Whereas maybe if you don't believe that Bar's going to make that top level, then you can just bring Bar in, let him sit on the bench for a year. Yeah. But I don't know about that Juma Bar, man, because I can't lie. Like when I've watched him, I've not seen anything that's like thought he's been bad or anything. I thought he looks pretty decent. Yeah. Like I've not watched him a lot. Like I watched 2 games. Yeah. So again, I'll just tell you, I've only watched 2 games, but I didn't see anything that made me go, "Oh, he looks shit." All right. And he's fucking 6'5". Can win a header. You got AK, bro. LBC Regan Heskey under 17 World Cup stats. He's balling out the league. Yeah, he's a good player, man. He's a good player. He is a good player, bro. I can't lie. Bar has a statue of EVD without the twerking. Haven't seen him lately. Vita Hayes is really good in the air. Could be like Gabriel and become dominant. Yeah, but my point is on Vita Hayes is more that like I think City view Vita Hayes as a player that could be legitimately world class. And I'm sure you all agree with me because why would you spend £30 million on a defender from Brazil who's played 18 games? That's it. That's all he played. 18 matches for Palmeiras. So for City to spend 30 million quid on that player, they must think that he's like got fucking top. I remember Real Madrid wanted him. Barca wanted him. All the top teams wanted him. Yeah, whereas I think Juma Bar, it was like Newcastle and Villa and, you know what I mean? Good teams, obviously. I'm not saying City's a bad player, but I think City see Vita Hayes in this like mad potential, like genuine world-class PK Stones level, yeah? So my point is, if that is true, he needs to play because he needs to develop, and he ain't going to play many matches next year at City. Do you know what I mean? Big up Sai says the lad Vita Hayes at Girona needs Stones to teach him his arts. Big up LB. Yeah, no. Hey, I tell you what, that wouldn't be a bad player to learn it off. But to be honest, by all accounts, he already looks pretty good from what people are saying. But you know what I like about this guy as well, yeah? Again, he gets stuck in. He gets stuck in. He does get stuck in. I've seen a couple like challenges that he's put in since he's been at Girona. He likes to get stuck in, and I like that because obviously that's one of the things we were lacking last year. And you got Huzanov as well. You know, I feel like we're getting some defenders there that like really do get stuck in. We've had our sort of passive defenders over the years. I'm not a fan. I want players to get stuck in, man. Start snapping players. Yeah, shout out Huzanov for getting sent off the other day. You got stitched up by a teammate. But yeah, we'll see, Si. We'll see what happens. I mean, eventually Diaz is going to go. He's going to go or won't play as much. Could stay around as a leader in the dressing room and play when required. Well, Diaz is playing really well at the moment. So if Diaz continues to play well, he will start. He'll start the games, and he's only young. I think he's only 26 or 27. I think he's 27 actually. So he's still young, Diaz. And Diaz for me has been performing at a good level, man. He's been performing at a good level. Did you see what the Palmeiras director said about Vita Hayes? He said he's going to lead the line for Brazil at the next 4 World Cup teams. He said he was certain of it. Wow. That's what he said, yeah. Fucking hell. That's pretty mad, you know. These guys hype him up heavy. They do like him, don't they? Vita Hayes. Like I say, mate, you don't spend 30 million quid. Let me just fact check this, yeah? I'm pretty sure it is true, though. Vita Hayes. How many games did he play for Palmeiras? Oh, sorry, it wasn't 18. My bad. It was 22. It was 1,800 minutes. That's where I got the 18 from. He played 1,800 minutes for Palmeiras, bro. Yeah. What's that in actual games? It's the equivalent of 20 matches. He played 20 matches, and Viana, it was defo Viana, by the way. It was never Tiki. Tiki ain't doing that, yeah. Viana went boom, yeah, 30 million on their head tops. And Palmeiras were like, what? You giving us 30 million for a guy that's played it 1,800 minutes? And City were like, yep. Yeah, exactly, Billy. Real Madrid wanted him. Real Madrid wanted him, bro. It's difficult, man, because like I say, I've not even watched any of Girona games this year. I've only seen like compilations. But like when I watched him, you can only judge him off what you saw last year. The problem is the teams that he played against last year were crap. But he did well. He did well in those games. You know what I mean? He did well in those games. Big up David. Yeah, it's a big weekend for Newcastle and Eddie Howe, man. Facts. Chat not realised we have 9 senior centre-backs, 4 of which are on loan. Yeah, but Pusey ain't making it at City, bro. We're not being funny or out, but he ain't going to make it at City, mate. Jima Bar probably won't make it. Akanji's gone. Probably only Vita Hayes makes it out of those. I can't lie. Yo, big up Nadir, man, says, you let Ake leave in the summer. Stones, if fit, let him play Champions League Cup games with Vita Hayes. Huzanov plays right back too. Then really attack the midfield right winger market. Yeah, I like that. I like that. The thing is with Stones as well, I feel like Stones just... I don't think Stones is the type of player that, like, will really want to, like, step down. You know, like Ake. I think Ake would go to Palace, mate. Yeah, but I think Stones, like, he's 31. He'd be 32 next year. If you said to... I mean, all the injuries he's had, if you said to, oh, you want to go play for, like, Palace or someone, I just think he'd be like, I don't know if I fancy it. And if you said to him, all right, well, why don't you sign a 1-year contract? Stay at City, yeah? You're not going to be the main man. Diaz Gavadio is going to be the main man. And we've got these young players in Huzanov and Vita Hayes that we're going to be trying to push through. But we don't mind keeping you as the old head, you know, experience and that. Certain games here or there. You know what I mean? Maybe do a job at right back if we've got an injury crisis. You know what I mean? And like stay in your house, you have to move. I just think that he might go, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, he's probably not going to be playing for England at the Euros in 2028. At that point, he'll be, what, 34? He'll be 34 years old. You know, you got the Consa guy. You're probably going to have a couple more English centre-backs coming through. You got Mark Guay. I just think at that point, this is probably his last England tournament. It's not like he's got to, you know, do much there. And he's on 6 Prems, bro. He could potentially get another Prem, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I kind of agree with this take. I kind of agree with that take from Nadir. Yeah, but Burns not got all the injury problems, innit? Yeah, how many injury problems has Dan Burn had in his career compared to John Stones? You know, I remember John Stones' body, yeah, must be, respectfully, yeah, I'm trying to cook him or anything, I'm just being honest. It must be fucked, bro. Yeah? How many injuries has Dan Burn had? Bro, Dan Burns had, in his whole career, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 injuries. John Stones has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. They all add up. They all add up, man. They add up. They just do. They all add up. So over the years, it all adds up. Hamstrings become a little bit weaker, joints, all that kind of crap, man. And I just feel that, you know, it's... I don't know. I just feel like you said to John Stones after this season, listen, mate, stay here. You'll be a bit part player. We can manage your minutes. The thing is as well, yeah, if he goes somewhere else, they're going to ask him to play every single game and he's just going to break down. That's just the truth, whether you like it or not. So that sounds good to I want to play. The minute you play a lot, you'll get injured. We can manage your minutes. So we'll see what happens with him, man. But I think he might stay. Stones has no reason to leave his place on the plane for USA. Is guaranteed. He loves City. So, yeah, exactly. Stones has no reason to leave his place. Oh, I just fucking read that. Dan Burns suspended. Eddie has no choice to play Hall left back. What the fans are asking for anyway. Have you any injury doubts? Nah, Gavadio got subbed off at half time, but people are saying it was tactical. Don't think so. I think everyone's fit. Nunes is fit. I think everyone's fit. I don't think we've got any injuries at all. Pat Kovacic is injured, but he ain't playing anyway. So now I think we've got a fully fit squad, mate. Which is why I'm starting to lean towards Livramento as a no. 2 ACLs. His body won't be a 23-year-old. It's tough, isn't it? LB, not worried about Marmoush that he's not having the season we all thought he would have as good form last season. Nah, because it's too early, bro. It's too early. He's hardly played. He's hardly kicked a ball for us. I mean, how many games has Marmoush played? He's played 270 minutes. So, nah, I ain't worried about him, man. Listen, he's got a bit of an issue with Doku ahead of him, but you know, if he thinks he's better than Doku, then he'll get in the team over Doku. He'll find a way in, or you got listen out. Marmoush's your top player, mate. If Marmoush gets on form, he'll find a way into the team. And he'll always come off the bench as well, mate. So he's going to get plenty of game time. All right, big up Jeremy Doku to go. It says, yes, guys, I am drunk right now. All right, big up to you, mate. Repay. Yeah, exactly. It's not good, mate. Well, Pep's played Marmoush off the right a few times, but it's never really looked particularly good, has it? It's not particularly great, really, when he's played off the right. But does he play off the right for Egypt? Because that goal he scored the other day for Egypt, he was on the right-hand side. It was on the right-hand side. You think we get a winning in Jan? Nah. We ain't signing a single player. I'm backing it now. I don't think we sign a single player in January. I honestly don't see it. I don't see it. I don't think we'll sign a single player. I don't see it. Because like Nadir said on that super chat before, I've de-starred it now, so I can't bring it back up. But like, you need a winger, but you're not going to get that in January. And you need another midfielder to replace Bernardo when he leaves in the summer. Well, you still got Bernardo in January, so why do you need? I just don't think we really need to sign anybody. The only players we would have needed to have signed was a right back, but we don't need that. We don't need that desperately now because Nunes is cooking. Yeah. And maybe a winger, yeah. If Doku wasn't cooking, then maybe you would need to go and buy a winger because like Savio's not doing it, Bob's not doing it, Doku isn't doing it. If he in the scenario he wasn't doing it, then maybe like now we actually legit do need to go and get a winger. But now Doku's cooking on the left, and you got Cherky. I just don't think we're in need. Last January, yeah, we was in need of players, and that's why I was on this channel saying going into that transfer window, we need to sign fucking 3 players minimum. Yeah, because we did. We was in a mess. We needed to sign players, and we did. We went out and did the job, buzzing. I don't think we need to sign players this January. I don't think we need to. What player you want? We're getting at least 2 or 3 players. I don't think we'll sign a single player, mate. Who do we need to sign, Brad? You're saying we need players. Who? What positions do we need? What position do we need? What positions do we need? I don't think we need. We don't need a right back, though, do we? We don't need a right back because Nunes is cooking, and you've got Huzanov as backup. I don't think you need one. A midfielder. I don't think you need a midfielder. You've got Rodri back. You've got Bernardo. You've got Nico Gonzalez. You've got Tijani Reinders. You've got Cherky. You've got Foden. You've got Nico O'Reilly. You've got Rico Lewis. I don't think you need a midfielder. I don't think you need a player. I don't think you need anyone. I don't think you need anyone. I really don't. Bernardicchio will leave in the summer. Exactly. So sign a replacement in the summer, man. Now we're good till the summer. People just want to be spoiled. I honestly, bro, like, and this is coming from me, who was saying last January, that we need to sign minimum 3 players, maybe even 4. Yeah, and people were saying, Martin was telling me it ain't FIFA. We're not going to sign all these players. It's not going to happen. And what did we do? We went outside the players. Yeah, but I just don't think we're going to sign anyone. Don't think we need them. Don't think we'll sign them. LB Yaya Torre said Anderson and Wharton will be the stars of the future. Did he really? You little tease. You little naughty. You little tease. Where's the clip?
You naughty. You tease.
Who's the Bernardo replacement? Well, that's the big question, isn't it? I mean, the actual legit one is Valverde from Real Madrid, but you ain't getting him. So yeah, maybe Anderson. Maybe Anderson, bro. Who you scouting as Bernardo 150% effort player replacement? There you go. There you go, mate. June window, get me Elise or Rodrigo. I don't want Rodrigo now. Guy's a scrub. Guy's a bum. No, I don't want him, man. I don't want him. I wanted him in the summer, yeah, because I was panicking. And I think I was right to fucking panic, mate. Because we had Savio who scored 1 Prem goal in a whole year, and Doku had 2 assists to Haaland in 2 years. So I think I was right to panic, yeah. But now Doku's cooking on Prima Gasolina, and you got Cherky in there as well. I'm not panicking. Yeah, so I want it to be right. I want this winger to be correct for us. Yeah, I need it to be legit. And the legit winger for this football club is Michael Elise. He is perfect for us, chat. Perfect, mate. Yeah, perfect. Doku, I didn't panic. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah. I want to see Doku. I want to see Elise, man. But that's gonna be tough. It's a shame that Yildiz guy's a left winger, man, because he's a baller as well. And I know he's young and that, but yeah, we've said, innit? No to projects, yeah, but just because you're young don't mean you're a project. Yeah. That Yildiz. Can he play on the right-hand side, that Yildiz? Or is he left winger only? Because I like the look of him, mate. I think he looks like a top player, man. And he'd be available as well. He'd be available. Just get Elise. If Mahrez is re-signed, LB. I know. He's a left winger only, Yildiz, is he? That's annoying, man. I tell you a player, yeah, that actually would have fitted us quite nice. Yeah. Mastantuono. Because he's doing the thing at Real Madrid on that right-hand side. He would have fit our system actually quite nice, Mastan, playing on that right-hand side. But he is a bit projecty as well. Who else, man? LB, who's plan B if no Elise? Ndiaye. I'll tell you what, I do like the look of that Ndiaye. I've seen him about 4 or 5 times now. He was best winger on the pitch. When we played Everton a month ago, he was class, mate. Yeah. And then I've seen him again. I've seen him a lot this year, actually. I've seen him a couple times early on in the season. And then I've seen him when I was on holiday. I was watching, I didn't see him. I was in the pub watching an Everton match. Everton were playing Leeds or someone. And he was mint again. He was good. And he has end product, I think, as well. Yeah, let me check his numbers. Ndiaye. Does he get numbers? He's already got 4 goals for Everton this year, you know. As a winger, that's pretty decent, that, isn't it? 1 assist, 4 goals in 11 Prem games. And he's got that bit of ego, where is he from? What country is he from? French. Oh, no. He was born in France, but he's Senegalese. Yeah, bro, like, I don't know, man. How long have they had him for? Signed him last summer. For Marseille. He's got him for 18 million euro. That's a good price, that. Right, Sheffield United had him. And then they sold him. Right, bro was playing for Boreham Wood, mate. What the hell? He was playing for Boreham Wood and AFC Hillgate. What? That's crazy. No, that's mad. But yeah, I don't know about him, man. He's a good player on that, but is he our level? He's 25, so it's kind of like you're going to be entering your peak real soon. Yeah. I know he's not a project player, Thames, yeah, but like, do you think that he's got that sort of jump to the next level? And do you think you're going to get it? Because remember as well, yeah, it's risky because they're going to jack the price up heavy, bro. You know what I mean? How much are you going to pay for him? You're probably going to be paying 80 million, mate. That's just a fact, isn't it? If you want him, you're going to be paying 80 million, 70, 80 million. You just are. That's just how the market is. And do you think that he's got that jump? Does Savio got that jump? Well, we're only this whole conversation is on the basis that Savio doesn't, because Savio's into his second year. And what we're saying is if Savio stinks the gaff out this season, then we're saying this is why we're then. If Savio cooks this year, we don't need to sign a winger, because then you've got Cherky and Savio. And that's what I hope. I hope Savio cooks. I hope Bob cooks, because then you don't need to go and sign someone. But this whole conversation is on the basis that Savio just stinks, man. Give them Grealish plus 25 million. I don't think that's going to work, bro, to be honest. Don't buy so-called Premier League proven players. It's just a term that's used for shit Premier League players. Nah, I don't want this Minty, bro. I don't want Minty, man. Yeah, he had one of the worst performances I've ever seen from a football player. Yeah. Bob needs to dip. Fucking no, man. You ain't giving this guy a chance. Yeah, you ain't giving this guy a chance, man. You guys are all going too soon. Akliush. Yeah, he's a player that a lot of people hyped up, innit? Akliush. He's a bit of a techie baller as well. He's a bit of a techie baller. Well, yeah, that's if they do it for Grealish. But I've not really heard anything about Grealish. Remember the first 4 or 5 games when Grealish was cooking? And everyone's like, oh my God, Pep's ruined fucking Grealish. Grealish is cooking. Bro, not heard anything about him for about 2 months, mate. Ardagula. I mean, I like Ardagula, but he's not really what we're looking for at the moment, is he? We're looking for wingers. Oh, I'm so annoyed, man, that fucking Yildiz is a left winger. LB, address the rumours that your GOAT, Vincent Kompany, wanted to sign Anthony. Listen, I saw this last night on Twitter. My opinion on Vincent Kompany, though, I've already made my mind up on Vincent Kompany, yeah? I'm happy to have Vincent Kompany as the next manager if he continues to do well. However, I would not be letting him one bit take control over transfers, because I didn't like his transfers at Burnley. Thought they were awful. Yeah, and I can't lie. He signed Jackson. He wanted Anthony. Nah. So swerve. Bring him in as a coach, but let Viana do the transfers, mate. And that's fine. He's not a manager. You know what I mean? He's not a manager these days. He can coach. But I did see that yesterday, and I was a little bit like, yeah, that backs up my opinions on Vinny Kompany. Top manager, don't let him sign players. Apparently he did, yeah. Apparently he did. It was a quote as well. It wasn't even like a fake news. I think it was Anthony himself. I think Anthony himself actually said it. Said that I spoke to Vincent Kompany. Kompany wanted me. So, yeah, that's a bit mad, I can't lie. Rodrigo has 2 goals in his last 43 games for club and country. Bruh, this is concerning, guys. This is concerning. Beto, yeah, Beto's funny player, man. He probably thinks he can improve him or something. Yeah, I don't even know they didn't even need him. They've got Elise in it, so I don't really understand about that. Thoughts on that Saeed Al Malaga? I've never seen him in my life. How long left on stream, bro? Until I get bored. Better rate than Savio. Bro, come on, man. Get a Steve. Aye, fucking you guys are ruthless sometimes, man. Crouch Geller is a Guardiola, bro. You know what? Don't talk to me about Crouch Geller. Yeah, because it's annoying. Yeah, because don't talk to me about Crouch Geller, man. Bro, we literally could have got Kvaratskhelia, yeah, and Elise for £110 million, bro. £110 million. They're literally perfect fucking Pep players, man. Perfect. Yeah, and don't say it's reactionary, because he was fucking balling out at Napoli. And don't tell me that we don't deal with Napoli as well, because that's fucking bullshit, mate. You're telling me Lionel Messi played for Napoli, we just be like, sorry, we can't do deals with Napoli, so we're not going to sign. No, get out of here, man, yeah? But where's this come from? This whole, we don't do deals with Napoli. No, that is a BS, mate, yeah? What it was is, yeah, we tried to negotiate heavy, and Napoli didn't want to negotiate. And if you want to buy the player from Napoli, you got to pay the price. But Doku's cooking now, yeah, 3 years later, so fair dues, isn't it? But yeah, fuck you, Zach, man. LB Napoli passionate rant. Honestly, man. Crazy. I remember spamming for Cavara. All I got is City don't negotiate with Napoli. Yeah, it's stupid, mate. Nah, Ado, that's not true, bro. That's not true. That's just because we didn't want to pay the money, man. Why does this guy care, bro? He don't give a fuck about City, bro. You think De Laurentiis cares about City, bro? He just wants to get his money, and City didn't want to pay the money for Koulibaly or Jorginho, so they didn't pay it. And then we probably pissed him off. But if you pay the money, he'll sell. Yeah. I'm glad we didn't get Jorginho anyway, man. Check Saeed Almada highlights on stream. He's 6'2", fast, can dribble. He's giving me young Liao vibes. Yo, they did offer me one, man. I just don't know if I'm going to do a deal with him, man. It's just weird, isn't it? I don't even know if it's fucking like, I don't know. They have messaged me, man. I've just not messaged them back, bro. I'll be Ortega, bro's been frozen out. Should have left then, innit? Yo, LB, have you seen that PL TikTok mocking Foden's assist for England? Bet it's an Arsenal fan, innit? I remember Club World Cup stream LB saying something sparked in Docky. Yeah, it was. It was the yeah, because this started in the club. Well, actually, yeah, this actually started 2 years ago at Newcastle. That was the first time Pep ever played Doku in the middle at Newcastle, and he fucking destroyed him. And then in the Club World Cup, he started doing it, yeah. But as soon as I seen that we could get Rodrigo, I was like, nah, it's all off. Get me Rodrigo. Saka's got 1 year left on his contract, but apparently he's going to sign a new deal. We're still waiting on the black kit. I know. Soon come, bro. Cherky to I know. I actually do need to go and get it. Yeah, it's his fault. It's his fault, mate. It's literally the Premier League's official account. What the hell? Isco in Jan, yeah. Akliouche could be the Bernardo replacement. Yeah, I don't know who's going to be the Bernardo replacement. I think it's going to be an English Donny, isn't it? It's going to be either Adam Wharton or Anderson. But I don't know which one it's going to be, man. Manchester City are not looking for a midfielder that can start 60 to 70% of games. They are looking for somebody that can match the level of game intelligence on the biggest occasions. Okay, so that tells me that it's going to be someone a bit more experienced, no? That's from Tyler Marshall, by the way, at MEN, which is a good source. That tells me that it's got to be someone a little bit older, no? But again, because that also backs up, they're not looking to somebody who can start 60 to 70% of games. So someone older, you have to manage the minutes, but you're looking for someone to be able to have the football brain. Well, it's not really a starter, is it? Because it says they're not going to start 60 to 70% of the game. So it sounds to me like they're going to be starting 50%, maybe less than 50%. But it's someone that's got the IQ. So someone that's a bit older, surely. Because if they're younger, if they're younger and they've got the IQ, then they'd be in the team every game, wouldn't they? Rotator player. But it's got to be someone that's old, because if they're young, then why they're not playing every single game? It makes no sense. Gundogan. Gundogan's coming back again. Reeks of Kimmich. It low-key does reek of Kimmich. It does. It's going to be Kimmich, innit? Yo, let me go on the football. What's that thing website? Footbin, yeah? Let me go on Footbin, chat, yeah? Footbin. Search for players. How do I search for players? Players. Here we go. Right. Age. Nope. Body type. What? The fuck is this? Where's age, man? Yo, chat, what website can I find, yeah, that can search for players on FIFA? Like based on age and shit. Does anyone know one? Oh, Fabian Ruiz. Oh my God. If we got Fabian Ruiz, I'd be fucking buzzing, mates. Yeah, he's a baller. I said we should have fucking signed him last year when he wasn't even playing, and then he fucking did start playing, man. He's mint, bro. Fabian Ruiz, man. Oh, let's check his contract details. Oh, Fabian Ruiz, 29 years old as well, yeah? Got contract for 1 year left on his contract, bro. Yo, we might be cooking on Prima Gasolina. Oh, mate, if we got him, I'd be hyped. 3 Spanish Donnies in our midfield, bro. Rodri, Nico G, and Fabian Ruiz. It's domination in the location. Come on, man. Fucking come on. If we got him, bro, I'd be buzzing, mate. He is class, man. He is absolutely class. He's mid. Nah, bro, I'm timing you out, man. That is fucking horrendous. Get out of here. Timeout. You're in a 1 minute timeout, bro. You're in a DXOR, bro. You're in a 1 minute timeout. Yeah, your football knowledge absolutely reeks. Yeah, take this 1 minute. Yeah, go and educate yourself on football. That is a disgusting comment, mate. Yeah, he's mint, bro. He's so good. Yeah, what a player. And he's got 1 year left on his contract. Right, let me have a look here, yeah. Big up to Hamish in the chat who just sent me another website. Right, let me have a look. Players. FC 26 players. Sort by... Here we go. Don't have age, though. Yes, age. Right, age. Let's go 28, yeah. 28 to 33. Yeah, we haven't signed too many unks. What else can we search? Yeah, I'll show you what I'm doing, chat. I'll show you what I'm doing. You probably don't know what I'm fucking doing. I'm trying to find midfielders that meet the criterias. Yeah. Right, they need to be decent, innit? Let's have a look. Men. Roll. There's a lot there, innit? Can you do them all? Yeah, you can. Oh, no, you can do them all. Box to box, deep line. Let's just do all midfielders, yeah? Holding midfielder, half winger. Left mid. Playmaker. Half winger. Shadow striker. False 9. Box crasher. Right, here we go. Player rating. You can't be a bum, man. 83 minimum. Yes. Body type. Yeah. Unique. There's still 3 pages. We need to narrow it down a bit. Narrow it down. Price range. Oh, no, that's not real money, is it? Stats. Is there like stamina? Stamina, yeah? Search. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at some of these top ballers, man. Yo, why can't you see it? Here we go. Right, these are the players that meet the criterias. Harry Kane. Dembele. Kimmich. Yeah, some strikers. Bernardo, there you go. Fabinho, too old. McTominay. Yo. Frankie de Jong. Barella. Zambo Anguissa. McGregor. Stanciu. Soucek. Ruben Neves, who he was linked with. Foden. Orizia Bayal. Marcos Llorente. Zelensky. He's a good player. I like that Zelensky. Højbjerg. Crap. Fred. Some other players. Fabian Ruiz. He's on the list, bro. He's on the list. Xhaka. Lucas Paqueta. Maybe. We've been linked with him before. Koke. Isco. There you go. Did Paul. So maybe it's going to be one of them. Just not this fucking guy because he's awful. Who knows, man? Oi, madness. If we got Fabian Ruiz, man, I'd be so hyped. If we got Fabian Ruiz, man, I'd be buzzing. I'm at McTominay, I know. Don, you talk about Pavlovic. Pavlovic is a player, mate, but he's not really, doesn't meet the criteria. The criteria suggests to me that they're pretty old because they're not starting week in, week out. Ruben Neves. Yeah. We'll see what happens there, man. But anyway, I've not even spoke about the thing that's in the title tonight, but Phil Foden is apparently getting a new deal, boys. Yeah, Jack Gorn confirmed it. He said that Manchester City are expected to open contract renewal negotiations with Phil Foden soon. Now, he's only got a year left on a contract at the end of the season, so it does need to get done pretty quick. I think we've seen enough from Foden for City now this season to know that, yeah, get him on the team. That's actually a shout, Tom, man. Locatelli, yeah, he's a baller, man. Underrated baller, him. I like him. But yeah, we need to get Foden locked up on a contract, man. Rapid, yeah. Get him on a new 5-year deal. We don't have to think about it then for time. We don't have to think about it for time. Foden could be the Bernardo replacement. Well, he's playing in this new position, isn't he? A little bit deeper, Phil Foden. He's playing a little bit deeper. So maybe. Woden. But Labour? Nah. Again, it's not going to happen, mate. Joe Bellingham? Nah. Xavi Garcia? Barella? Yeah, Barella apparently don't want to leave Italy, and they're the rumours. You don't want to leave Italy, man. You don't want to leave. I'd take Barella out of Ruiz. I'd take Ruiz, man. Fabian Ruiz? Yeah. Say, mate, you've won everything at PSG. Come to City and be in the midfield with Rodri and Nico Gonzalez. And let's tech the fuck out of the opponents. Yeah, tech. You got tech, I got tech, he got tech everywhere, mate. Yeah, just pass the ball, rapid, skills, 1-2. Fucking come on. And you get him cheap. You've got a year left on a deal. I think you've got to go for that if that's the thing. And he meets the criteria. He's older, he's 28, 29. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think, and he's won everything at PSG, man. I'm bringing the receipts on Foden outers, bro. Foden outers, man. Got to question these people, man, like about their brains. LB, you still think Vert's backed out on us? And, yeah, I do. I still think he backed out, but it's cool. It's not a problem. I'm happy. Yeah. I think he did back. I don't think he wanted City. I think he decided Liverpool. Yeah, that's my opinion. But I don't give a fuck, mate. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing with Cherky. I think Cherky's mega. So I don't really care about it, to be honest. But yeah, I do. I still think he did. I think City wanted him. And I think that, in my opinion, I think that was all PR from the club because clubs don't want to say they get rejected, so they just lie. But I don't care. I'm happy. I'm happy with Cherky, man. I'm more than happy with Cherky. You look bored. I ain't bored, bro. I'm buzzing. I'm chilling. Ruiz every time. Like, come on, Martin. What are you saying? Put the cash money on Pedri. Yeah, fuck it. Send for Pedri, man. Send for Pedri. I think he rejected us, and I think that was the wrong decision for him, but proven ideal to us. I completely agree. I think he rejected us. I think City would have been perfect for him. I think City would have been better for him than Liverpool because of our system, the way we play. We play a more controlled game, and he's got Haaland, which is perfect for him. But he's gone Liverpool. Cool. I still think he'll end up doing well at Liverpool, but I don't think he's going to do as well at Liverpool as he would have done at City. Whereas Cherky's just going to come in and ball out, man. Yeah. What's the background? We're in the VAR studios, man. You know what I mean? Because Arsenal fans are moaning about the referees, so we're just telling the VAR fucking guys to give him some dodgy deals. Full send Valverde, he's a player, man. He's a player. He's a top player. Germans don't like City. I like Ilkay Gundogan. Ilkay Gundogan's German. Yeah, he likes us. What are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about? Thoughts on Edison Atlanta? Don't need him. He's a shit eight. Bro, I can't lie. Yeah, when I was watching him in January, you know how mudded we were in January, yeah, for a midfielder, and I would have took anyone in January. And I was watching this guy, and I was like, not sure about this geezer, mate. Just didn't rate him. Just didn't rate him, man. From what I've seen, and again, I only seen like 5 games, right? But I did like 5 watch-alongs of Atlanta because Jack Gorn linked us to him in December, so it was pretty serious. It wasn't just some dead link, dead source. It was a pretty serious link. It was Jack Gorn, so I was like, right, I need to start watching this guy. Bro, I just thought it was so mid. I thought he was such a mid player, mid. The definition of mid, yeah. But they wanted big cash as well. Apparently, they wanted like 60 mil, 70 mil, something, because they was in a title race at the time, and they've never won the league. Whereas Richie, AC Milan. Yes, Liam, what are you saying, mate? Bert Trautmann was German. Facts. Severe Naipan is the Bernie replacement. Nah, again, he doesn't meet the criteria, does he? If the criteria is that the player is not going to play more than 60% of the games, yeah, but they're looking for someone that can match the game intelligence on the big occasions, that's an old player. That doesn't make any sense for it to be a young player. Because if a young player has the game intelligence, yeah, and can deliver on the biggest occasions, then they're mint and they'll play every game. So that tells me it has to be an older player, a player that can't play more than 60% of games because they're too old, but someone that can come in and do a job in the biggest of occasions. I'll jump on tomorrow, bro. I'll do a stream tomorrow if you jump on tomorrow, innit? Get me Anderson, LB. I seen a Foden. I seen the fucking lights. Bro, I'm telling people about this Anderson guy. I think he's a top player, me. I think he's a top player. Yeah. Davey will know everything about this Anderson guy, mate. He's a fucking baller, man. Yeah. Newcastle didn't want to sell him, apparently. They had to sell because of FFP, otherwise they were going to get stitched up on the points deduction. So they were forced to sell the player. And obviously, who'd you sell? You don't want to sell Isak, you don't want to sell Bruno, you don't want to sell Tonali, you don't want to sell Tino. Like, you got to sell someone. You can't just sell some shit guy. You need some big cash. Apparently, they didn't even want to sell him. Yeah, they sold him and Minter. They didn't want to. I don't think they wanted to sell that Minter either. I don't even think they wanted to sell that Minter. But they had to. Otherwise, they were going to get the points deduction. I'd have fucking took the points deduction, me. Honestly, I would have took the points deduction. Yeah, but yeah. Davey, man. I've been telling City fans about this Elliot Anderson guy. I've been watching him this year for Forest in England, and I'm thinking, obviously, we need a player that's a midfielder. Man, need 2. And obviously, we've been linked with this Wharton guy a lot. Obviously, style of play, and that looks like a City player through and through. But I look at this Wharton player, this Elliot Anderson. I think he's a good player, man. I think he's a good player. Different to Wharton. Wharton, for me, is more of a sitter, controller, deep line playmaker. Yeah. But Anderson's got a bit of grit about him, man. Yeah, I don't know exactly what time yet because I'm going out. Might be going markets. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. I'm not 100% sure on the time yet, though, bro. I won't give you a time now because I'll probably delay it or something. Elliot Anderson either turns into Calvin Phillips or Prime Bernie. Wharton more Rice? I don't think so. I think Wharton's more. I don't know, man. You've not really seen an English player like Wharton for a while, have you? Someone that like controls the game from deep. But you know what? Something though, I've been asking about that Wharton guy, innit? I've been saying, does he get stuck in? I was watching the England game in the pub the other day. Bro, took this guy out, man, on the halfway line, like full on slide challenge, got stuck in. I was like, go on, son. Yeah, I need to see that. If you're coming to City, man, I need you to see a fucking tackle. Yeah, and he took this guy out. This guy was coming through the midfield, and he just went boom, took him out, got booked. LB, trust my talent ID. I called Anderson from early since last season. Good player, man. Good player. How fit do you think Rodri is now? Well, Rodri's been back for what, like 2-3 weeks now? So surely he's back, man. Surely Rodri's back, mate. Yeah. Surely he's back. I don't know if you start him against Newcastle, man. I'm not sure. I think Rico stays. Yeah, Rico stays. Just signed a new 5-year contract. Rico's a good player. You need these players in your squad as well, Dave. Like players who just can play anywhere. He can play left back. He can play right back. He can play midfield in double pivot. He can play a little bit further forward. I think these players, yeah, are very, very valuable. Very, very valuable. Yeah, when you get like load of injuries and that, yeah, bro, and he can just come in and just do a job somewhere. I think these players are very valuable, man. Very valuable. Thoughts on Subia, bro? I ain't seen him play for time, mate. I've not seen him play for like a good couple of months. And he'd done the groundwork. Bristol Rovers, he's grounded. Professional and most of all, brilliant player. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, Wharton did Blackburn as well, innit? So, who knows? We might go for both of them because, you know, Kovacic is leaving. Bernardo Silva's leaving. Both of them are gone in the summer. That's 2. If both of them go, I think you need 2 players. On top of that, Rodri, who fucking knows what he's doing with his fitness levels. Go and get them both, man. Get them fucking both, mate. Put that money on the table. Thoughts on TJ being dropped? I think he'll eventually get back into the team. I think he's too good to not get back in the team. I just think, like, we ain't really got time, unfortunately, because of the season's already a bit of a madness on that. We ain't really got time to be carrying a player in the team. So it's like, bro, you need to put fucking form, mate. Otherwise, like, bro, we can't be carrying him in fielder. Yeah, so for me, I think it's probably the right decision. But I have no concerns about Tijani Rand. I'm quite surprised, although in hindsight, not surprised, but I am quite surprised. I thought he would just going to come to this team and just start cooking straight away. But at the same time, when you actually think of the type of player he is, it's not really a surprise. It's going to take a bit of time, but I don't have any worries, man. I think he'll come good. I really like him. I think he's mega. Do we have the funds, bro? We got bare cash, man. Yeah, we got bare cash. Trust me, mate. Sorry, bro. Yeah, all right, then, bro. We'll wrap it up there, then, innit? Have we done 2 hours? 1 hour 42 minutes. Yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Now, big up to you guys, man. I'm enjoying these late night streams. They're well chill. I was doing them for a long time. I started going back to like 7, 8, 9 p.m. But these later night ones, man, we're just sitting here just chatting, man. It's good, isn't it? Nice and chill. But yeah, man, we'll get on another one tomorrow. And then it's 3 days until Newcastle. Fuck, man. If we win that Newcastle game, man, it's on big time. Yeah, big time. And Arsenal play on Sunday as well, which is mega. Oh, that Sunday watch along as well is going to be interesting because if we win against Newcastle, yeah, that Sunday watch along on the second channel is going to be crazy. So make sure you're on that one as well. But now, listen, lads, have a good one, yeah? Have a good Wednesday tomorrow or Thursday, whatever day it is. Thursday? Have a good Thursday, yeah? 2 days left until the weekend. And, funny enough, yeah, Palmeiras are actually playing right now against Vitória. No way. 0-0. That's wild. They got a guy called Alan playing. Any ballers? They got that Andreas Pereira from Fulham who played for United. Do you remember him? That midfielder, Andreas Pereira. He's playing for Palmeiras in the midfield. Any young players? No. Oh, they've got a left winger. He plays for fucking Rangers. What the hell? Does anyone know this guy called Jeff Day? Jeff Day. Plays left wing for Palmeiras. He played for Rangers last year. Never heard of him. Rafael Villegas. Nah. Bruno Rodriguez. Nah. Blanco Lopez. Argentinian Donny. Never heard of him. Mauricio. Nah. Mad. Don't know any of them. Oh, they got Felipe Anderson. Victor Roque as well. What the hell? It's crazy. Hey, when you're watching them South American matches, man, they're actually mega. Yeah, if you go on a website called livescore.com, yeah, no, not livescore, live soccer TV, livesoccertv.com. It's got every single match in the world every single day. Yeah, if you click on a match, it tells you what channel you can find the match on, like in different countries. So if you do have access to, for example, Spanish TV or Brazilian TV, if you live in Spain or Brazil, or you have access to the channels somehow, then you may be able to watch. You'll know what channel it's on. Yeah. So it's pretty crazy. But anyway, boys, I'm gonna get off, man. I'm gonna go to bed. Big up, people, man. Smash the likes up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Big up, man. I enjoyed that stream. I'll catch you tomorrow, lads. See you later. Good night, Baldy. Fuck you. No. Yeah. I'm not fucking bald, mate. I've got 1 millimeter of hair on my head.